Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourselves for the one and only World Improv Network comedy show on Mile High Sports Radio. Take part in the show by giving your suggestions or questions to the cast for each show segment throughout the week, or live during the show by hitting them up on Facebook at World Improv Network, on Twitter at World Improv Net, or by calling in to Mile High Sports Radio studio line. Now, enjoy the show. It's local. It's global. You're listening to Win World Local News.
Win World Local News on Mile High Sports Radio. I'm Potter Smittss. Breaking news into the Win World Local News Sports Desk from Win Sports reporter Just Up Jamie, who's live in Dublin, Ireland for the 2017 Spring Break Scotch and Whiskey Guzzling Championships. How's all the binge drinking action going, Just Up?
Oh my gosh, Potter, we've never ever had a match like this before. You won't believe it. There are men in their 50s and 60s weighing 250 to 300 pounds. But guess who the winner is this year? You'll never guess. It's an 18-year-old college girl. She's like, I don't even know if she's a buck. She looks like she's about 88 pounds, and she's pounding them down. And I'm going to her live now to see how she's doing. She's standing up straight, and men are flapping all over the place. Tell me, Patsy, how are you doing this?
Hi, I'm doing very well, Santa.
Look at her. She's cognizant. She's with all her wits about her. And there are men just drunk as can be. Like this man over here, his name is Doug. Doug, what do you say for yourself?
I think you got a nice piece of pieces on her.
Oh, he just fell over. It's crazy out here, Potter. There are men flopping over left and right. And Patsy's winning it all.
Wow, okay. Sounds like a competition maybe I would have loved 20, 30 years ago. Our next breaking story is brought to us by Win contributor Ryan from Houston, Texas. The witch hunt against President Obama has taken a whole new twist, as organized witchcraft is now being implemented by the media, his political opponents, and others. What is the source and the purpose of this collective use of the powerful dark arts? Well, to unravel this story, let's go live to Win witchcraft and sorcery reporter Professor Dumbledore, who's in Hogwarts, England, with all the mystical details. Professor Dumbledore?
Yeah, this is Professor Dumbledore from Hogwarts in England, and I'm here to tell you about the nasty witchcraft that's taking place against President Trump. You know, I've sought out a lot of witches here at Hogwarts because there's a handful and a half, and I've got a little witch with me right here. Her name's Witch Hazel. Don't get that confused with a cleaning product or something you use on your hair. Hey, Witch Hazel, what's going down with the Trump witchcraft thing?
Oh, well, I can't disclose too much to you because it's a dark, dark secret, you know. But I will tell you, we're getting very, very close to taking him down. And when I say down, I mean down into the ground, like 6 feet under. Yes, we have made a concoction full of all sorts of little fluids and other earthly herbs, and we plan to slip it into his dinner in another fortnight.
Well, I've seen bat wings going into your cauldron. I hope you crushed them up a little bit, because they're gonna get in his gizzard and choke him on his uvula, I'll tell you. They'll sure do it to you. And another thing, I just wanted to know if you use rat droppings like the witches used to back in the 70s.
Well, we do. We use rat droppings and we use rat pee. We've learned that both of those together form a vile, vile poison. And the bat wings, you actually shouldn't crumple them down. You need to pour them into the cauldron whole, and then they dissolve with all the other parts, and it creates something that will explode inside Trump's those long intestines, and make them longer and longer till they can't contain themselves.
anymore.
Well, I thought you were going to say something else. I tell you, I saw a donkey's tail going in that cauldron too, but I don't have much time to talk about it because whip me in the face. Okay, Potter, back to you.
Well, wow, what a conspiracy. We'll see how that one pans out. Our next breaking story is brought to us by Win contributor Leslie from Broomfield, Colorado. The competitive eating world has been rocked and is in complete shock as its greatest champions of all time, Kobayashi and Chestnut, have both been tested positive for not actually being humans, but rather transitioning interspecies man-bear pigs in disguise. How will this affect the future of competitive eating competition? And is it time for more rigorous global testing of species identity? Well, to take a bite out of this story, let's go live to Win food correspondent Mary Callender, who's on the boardwalk in Coney Island, New York, on the eve of the Oscar Mayer Eating Championships. Marie Callender?
Yeah, I was just walking along the boardwalk, just having a nice evening, and I actually ran in to Kobayashi and Chestnut on the carousel. I was riding the monkey, and Kobayashi was riding the horse, and Chestnut was riding the little car with someone else. I think Chestnut's actually on a date or something. But anyways, the two of them agreed to talk to me about how they're feeling about them being different species and all. So I'm just gonna ask Kobayashi, can you tell me what you told me on the carousel about this controversy?
I don't like the controversy because I am transitioning. Like Caitlyn Jenner, it's not fair they discriminate against me because I want to be full man, bear, pig, but still eat hot dog and eat pig brain, and also, I wanted to eat the horse that I was riding on.
I see. I understand what you're saying. So part of you, because you're still kind of human, you're feeling discriminated against. Did I hear you right?
Yeah, until I make a full transition, I should be able to compete. And then after that, they should start new category for Chestnut and I.
I understand. Thank you for that insight, Chestnut. And I think you can go ahead and eat that horse. It looks edible.
Okay.
I mean, Kobayashi.
I want to talk.
Now, Chestnut, what about you? What are your thoughts?
Well, what I've discovered is that the food industry is actually supported by the underground, and so what I've gone to do is I've gone on a dirt-eating diet, and I'll only eat dirt for the next 365, that's 1 year days.
That is 1 year days. So, if you're gonna eat dirt, is that gonna turn you into a man, bear, pig faster, or will you stay human longer?
I'm on day 3 now, and what I've noticed is I have hair growing in places that I never had hair before, and places I do have hair, I notice little moles of dirt clumping up in those areas, replacing the hair. And so what I do is I gnaw them off, kind of like this.
Well, we're out of time. Thank you so much, Chestnut.
Well, thank you for that excellent reporting on that story. Now for a look at the weather, let's check in with Yucca Hurricane, who's spreading ashes with a Parmesan cheese shaker at the 2017 Cremation Festival in Mumbai, India. How's the weather and the Asheville Festival, Yucca?
Oh, it is so nice here. It is so nice. It is so nice in Mumbai. I've never been here in Mumbai, and I've got myself a little, it's so nice. It's a little shaker full of cheese and Parmesan is shake. And the weather is so nice. I just take my shaker and I throw it up in the air and it cheeses down on me. So what I will tell you, Pata, is the weather is beautifully nice and the side of cheese. And I'm going to shake it up right now. Oh my God, it got in my right pupil. I'm looking through my left eye only, Pata. I still see nice weather. And I seem to have cheese stuck to my eyelid. So what I can say is going to be blurry today with a side of cheese, Parmesan flakes, and oh my God, it's burning in my right eye. It's burning so bad. I tell you, Parmesan cheese is burny, make the day not so nice, but I will continue to come to you and do my due diligence and tell you it's Mumbai. There's a little Mumbai donkey. Hello, Mumbai donkey. Have a nice day. I love you. I want to kiss you on your... Back to you, Potter.
Well, thank you, Yucca, for that excellent report on the weather, and thank you all for tuning into When World Local News on Mile High Sports Radio. I'm Potter Smittss. Stay tuned for Community Court next on the World Improv Network.